Hello and welcome back to the YouTube channel. So today we are embarking on a slow day through Glastonbury, or should I say yesterday we was and today is the day after. And the first thing I want to say is, why did no one tell me Glastonbury was so beautiful and just cute, the whole vibe of the town? I absolutely loved it. I knew it was like that, but I just didn't know how almost enchanting it is. Now, before we get into this video, I do want to apologise for the radio silence for 2-3 weeks, however long it's been. So the backstory on that is, when we was in Lincoln, we went on a beautiful walk through these wooded areas. Also, side note, if you hear dogs barking and weird baby sounds, it's actually the parrot of the house sit that we're doing at the moment, so please ignore that. So Michael actually got by a horsefly, I think they're called. That isn't the main story here, but he did get bit by a horsefly. It just gives a little bit of background context. So we noticed this fly on him as we are heading out of the woods, swatted it off him. That was that. Thought we'll keep an eye on the bite, but there was nothing else to it. His leg didn't swell or anything. He was absolutely fine. Now, on this walk, we were going through like loads of different brambles and whatnot, like ankle high. So we were getting a few little scratches and whatnot. Anyway, we ended up going back home, and that evening, me and Michael were watching something. Kids were in bed. Me and Michael were watching something. I thought, oh my ankle's itchy, but it's been hot. I get heat lumps a lot, so I thought, oh, it could be that. Anyway, so the next day came. My foot, my whole foot, and going up my leg had swollen to the point where I couldn't even get a shoe on it. It was so bad. It wasn't really painful, but it felt like it was going to pop if I walked on it. I know that's TMI, but yeah, so that happened. And I had to go to the chemist and got all of it sorted. Anyway, it all went down, but that did put a stint in sort of like my motivation. I had sort of ideas of what I wanted to film, and we was in a beautiful home, beautiful garden, so like the ideas were just flowing. But then I was stuck with my foot up, my foot elevated, and I couldn't really do any filming. Yeah, and I'm a person who likes to, I'm always doing something, and it was really frustrating me that I couldn't get up and help with the kids, help with, just keeping the house clean, doing my work. I could do little bits of work on my iPad whilst I was sat there, but like morale was down. That did push me back on work. I fell behind, and then my foot did recover after 2-3 days, and I managed to go out on a really long walk, which was beautiful and lovely. My foot just about squeezed into the Converse that I was wearing, but I won't lie, I probably shouldn't have been going on that walk. However, all is well now. All is well. And then we were sort of like had quite a few busy like travel days, and yeah, like everything I wanted to film, because we are all about seasonal living. To me, these dogs just keep going at it. They're little dachshunds. I think they are quite known for being just a very argumentative breed of dog. So I have to keep stopping and saying, please stop barking, dogs. Anyway, so yeah, because my work is seasonal, obviously like my ideas, well, that sort of week has passed now, so I can't do that. And then I got really busy with the tattoo side of things, so yeah, I just fell behind a bit. And I don't think I've talked about this on YouTube yet, but in between all of this, we was launching a new project that we've been working on, which is Magick mail. So it's a form of snail mail that very much complements the membership I have, but this is a physical product. I've always worked with physical products. Obviously, working online is amazing because I can reach so many beautiful souls, and we've got such a beautiful community that is growing in the membership. But I wanted something a little bit more tangible to complement it. So we started Magick Mail. So yeah, it's basically going to be pieces of artwork that I've been working on because I have more time to actually focus on watercolor painting, illustrations, stuff like that. First one has been and gone now. I was going to talk about it on the YouTube. I apologize. But yeah, like I say, things just got behind and I kind of need to put all my focus on that. So successful the first round. We had so many sign-ups. It was quite mind-blowing, to be fair. So I thank you for all the support if you did sign up. It's going to be a monthly thing. If you are in the membership, you get it with no extra charge, or you can just sign up for the Magick Mail itself, which is just £7.50. I wanted to keep it super affordable for people because I know that times are hard out there. What's included, you get a seasonal letter from me, all my thoughts, all my ramblings, and each month is going to have a different theme, and obviously the theme is going to be seasonal. So for August it was sunflowers, and within that we included sunflower goddess. So this is something I actually designed for a tattoo, but I got inspired to paint it, and I've never actually painted a face recently. In terms of faces, I always kind of like avoided them. I've got like drawing them to down. I know sort of like my style now with that. Never done a watercolor painting, and I tried a few different techniques and I absolutely loved the outcome. So that's going to be a bit of a series, I think, or some kind of product. There's an oracle deck in the making. I'm not going to say much more on that, but keep an eye out around winter time, and fingers crossed I'll get it finished. The fact that I'm happy with how sort of like the look of the paintings for these goddesses is looking, because I can be a bit of a perfectionist and look at things and over critique myself and be like, oh well, that person does it so much better than me. Da, da, da. The fact that I was really happy has really motivated me to, yeah, just get really stuck in with these watercolor paintings, and all these ideas are coming to fruition now. Anyway, where was I going with that? So anyway, in the Magick Mail for August, we had a bookmark, we had the goddess print, we had the Lunar altar card. So whenever there's a Sabbath, I'll make an altar card which you can display on your altar or in your home or whatever, themed around the Sabbath, of course. So September is the next one, and obviously we have Mabon, the autumn equinox, so there will be an altar card in that one. What else did I put in there? Oh, and a colouring sheet as well, and I think I'll make that a bit of a recurring thing. So yeah, there'll always be like a colouring sheet or some kind of activity where you can get a bit hands-on with it. So on that note, if you did want to sign up to Magick Mail, either sign up to the membership or Magick Mail, all on my website, all linked in the bio, by the 21st of August to get September's run of Magick Mail, which is the second one. So, on that note, let's get into the Glastonbury content. So, yesterday we went into Glastonbury and it was a beautiful day. As per usual, heat wave. I don't know why all my videos are themed around hot days. We headed up Glastonbury tour. So for those of you who don't know, the tour is actually a deeply spiritual place, and yeah, I was very excited to visit there. I actually took my oracle deck up as well. Anytime I visit them kind of places, I just feel called to take my oracle deck or a tarot deck, because I think it's I don't know, for me I feel like that is a place where there's an energetic portal there that will help messages come through. So the tour and St. Michael's Tower, which is on top, is associated with Archangel Michael, and he represents strength and bravery and protection. So I thought, let's tap into that energy and take my oracle deck. So we did a bit of an oracle reading once we reached the top, which was lovely to have a bit of a sit down after well, I say such a long walk up, it's not such a long walk, but when you've got two kids it can take a little bit longer, and it was so hot. But yeah, felt very accomplished once we got to the top, had a sit down, had a drink, and did some oracle readings, and the kids love getting into that. It was really funny actually. So my little boy, he's 5 and he can put his socks on. Does he want to put his socks on in the morning? No. So that particular morning, yesterday morning, he had a royal kick-off over putting his socks on. And we eventually got him to sit down and he put his socks on and he did it himself and had a little bit of a sulk afterwards, but then we cracked on with our day. And his oracle card that he pulled, it was the Rebecca Campbell oracle deck. Like, I think it was the first deck she did. That's like my go-to one whilst I'm traveling. And he pulled the, I think it's called Star Mother card, and how can you mother yourself is the little caption underneath. And we just associated that around being able to put your own socks on. And he was like, okay. So yeah, we did an oracle reading at the top for all of us, and then we headed down into Glastonbury town. Oh my word, I said countless times as we was going through, like, this is the annoying thing about traveling. I can't buy all the things that I want to, because where am I going to put it? Like, we're already full to the brim in the car. And so yeah, I can buy a little bit. Sorry for the random change of location. The kids have just got back. So the kids have been out this morning with their dad to a Pokemon shop. Of course, I don't know if anyone else's partner or children are just suddenly obsessed with Pokemon again, but that is my reality right now. So yes, they are very much into that. It actually works out really, really well because the kids are just so pleased when they get a new card. They've got these little binders and they can carry them around, and they're not constantly asking for like toys that we simply cannot carry around with us. They're very much happy with a card. So anyway, I digress. On to Glastonbury town. The town itself, absolutely stunning, just so vibrant, and just the smells as well. Like, in my human design, my strongest sense or my aligned sense, I don't know what it's called, but it is my sense of smell. So I am very much attuned to certain smells, and there was just the smell of incense and like different essential oils. Oh, yeah, it just ticked all the boxes straight away for me without even going into any of the shops. And just everyone seemed really just happy and cheery, which I know you'll get that a lot in some towns, but I just got that really lovely energy there. And again, it's just full of history, it's full of spirituality, Christianity, paganism. There's all sorts of different witchcraft shops, which is amazing. Apothecaries, it was just stunning. You can see one of the things that I bought here. We've got a little bit of incense burning. Without further ado, enjoy the next 5 minutes or so of this vlog where I take you up the Thor and around Glastonbury town. We are currently hiking up Glastonbury Tor, which isn't too strenuous, but on a 30-degree day, it's pretty strenuous, isn't it, Indy? Michael and Hendrik are all the way up there. Michael asked if we wanted to take the steps route or the dirt track route, and I said the dirt track, because why not? And he said it's steeper, and I was like, right, well, we'll do the steps then. And he chose to do the dirt track. Oh, I'm out of breath. Are you out of breath, Inns? You seeming pretty chill and good. Right, come on, let's go. Let's do this.